Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Stefan's Kitchen, and this time by request I've decided to do a very, a dish that's done pretty much in everyone's kitchen at some point in time, and that is spaghetti! So, let us get together and let's cook spaghetti. And I'm not going to do anything too intricate or too over the top. I'm not making my own spaghetti, I'm not making my own sauce, although if that's something that you want, by all means let me know and I can do that. And remember that we are going to have our recipe down below in the description in case you need to go and get a grocery, well, I call it a grocery list actually, so there you go. So obviously first we're going to start off by browning up some ground beef, I'm heating up some tomato sauce, and I'm actually frying up our vegetables, which consist of red onions, yellow onion, some red and green pepper, and of course, mushrooms, fresh mushrooms. We really enjoy having fresh mushrooms in our spaghetti, so, but yeah, this is kind of what our special little thing is going to be to kind of make this spaghetti stand out a little bit more than just, meat, sauce, spaghetti noodles, so I'm going to just fry up a few veggies in the pan, and by all means, if you want to use, a can of mushrooms, that's fine. It's totally up to you. Maybe you want to use a can of peas or corn. I don't know. So once our vegetables begin to sweat down, we're going to add a tablespoon of minced garlic. I just use the pre-minced garlic right there, and I like to add a little extra because I really enjoy garlic in Italian food, especially spaghetti. It's something I usually put a lot of garlic into. I don't know why. I love garlic. It's good. It's good for you, and garlic I enjoy quite a bit. I'm just adding some freeze-dried herbs right now, including parsley, basil, and oregano, and of course salt and pepper to make sure you add that in along the way as well to season your veggies. And as you can see, the meat is slowly starting to brown up. And eventually what we're going to do is first, as you can see, we're going to season it with some salt and pepper. And this is going to basically drive all the excess water and fat out of the meat. And we're going to drain that off before we mix everything together, because eventually you do want to take all that fat out. If you leave it in there, your sauce is going to be kind of greasy. And if you're prone to heartburn and stuff, you're really going to feel it. Believe me, I know from experience. So, as you can see, I'm just letting it cook up. I'm not, mushing it up or anything too much. I mean, if you want to have spaghetti with larger pieces, leave it like this. If you like to have spaghetti with smaller pieces, you can mush it up. And now, after all the veggies have been fried down and cooked down to a nice color and a nice aroma, we're going to mix it all in with the beef. And as you can see, I have a little bit of OCD when it comes to this stuff. You should see me butter a slice of bread. My God. I think I might have actually mentioned that in the last video I was doing. But anyways, so this is basically going to be our sauce. We're going to add our tomato sauce, which I think I just went for a simple marinara sauce, which was just like basil and tomato. Nothing over extravagant or anything like that. Tried to go with a low sodium because, well, I mean, the less sodium you use, the better. That means less crap in there, and that's always a good thing to have. So yeah, and this is basically how you can do a sauce. I mean, this is simple, it's easy, it makes a lot, and I mean, if you don't want to have as much meat, use half as much. What we like to do is we make extra sauce so that, if we want to have spaghetti later in the week, we can. Or if we want to have it with some of the spaghetti sauce and mashed potatoes, we can. It's just almost like an easy way of having like a quick kind of dinner type idea. And a lot of people don't try to switch things up by reusing them, but I like to do that kind of stuff. I like using chili as spaghetti sauce sometimes. So anyways, as you can see, here is the final product. I used a different kind of like a tomato pesto spaghetti noodle thing that we bought, and I just sprinkled over some fresh parmesan, and that's pretty much it. Plain, simple, easy, delicious. I think anyone should be able to do this. It's not too hard, as long as you're not like searing your vegetables and making them burn. If you keep it on a medium heat, everything should be good. So hopefully you find this as delicious as I do. And as always, thank you all for watching. I'm Stefan for Stefan's Kitchen, and and we'll see you all next time for another recipe.